Ooh. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm outside. There's lemons that I always forget we have, and I have ran to the store before to get a couple lemons, forgetting that I have them right here. I also have oranges there. I've also ran to the store to get some oranges, forgetting that I have a tree. I think I'm the biggest fruit waster of all time. Okay, this is stupid. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be answering questions, and this is something that I think I'm going to continue to do because there's so many different cool articles out there that present questions that I didn't need to think about. It's not going to be a Q&A. Q&As are stupid. I'm joking. I'm kidding. They're good, but they don't do good. But I'm back. I'm making regular content. The vlogcast is going to pop in here and there whenever it wants to. I'm also going to announce something in this video that I'm not even going to title the video, but we are moving. Me and my lady are moving. Go into it deeper in another video. In that video, I'll title it so that we can get views in that video too. I'm kidding, but I'm not, because I will be whatever. We'll do that in another video. Just letting you know we're moving, so the vlogcast is going to become more complicated. You'll know why in the next video. Ow, I'm itchy. But if you guys are new, I hope you guys enjoy. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Thank you to whoever subscribed, and let's get into the business. Not really business, but today we're going to be answering. First of all, I'm not where I want to be. Now, I don't want to be too comfortable. I want my posture to be strong, but I also want to chill. You know what I mean? I'm trying to vibe. 100 unanswerable. That's a word. It says it here. It has to be a word. Questions. So mind-blowing questions. Questions to boggle those things in your head. Well, there's just one thing in your head. It's called a brain, but that's what we're boggling today. Boggling. No, it's not bottling. For those who thought it was bottling, you're dumb. You're not dumb. You know what? You don't deserve that. You're not dumb, you're intelligent. Unless you are dumb. But if you are dumb, then you are. Then I was telling. So if you are dumb, I don't regret saying that. And if you're not dumb, I'm sorry. I'm gonna sound high, as a matter of fact, because these questions make anyone sound high because they're just ridiculous. You're gonna hear a lot of stupidness from me, but this is what we're gonna do, okay? The first question's ridiculous. By the way, there's 120. I'm gonna try to answer as many of these as possible, which is gonna average around 100. Well, if I answer 50, it's gonna not be 100. But pretend it's 100. I don't think I'm comfortable. When did time begin? Well, that's a good question. How many hours have we been here? I should probably get a mic. I'm like one of the most, I was gonna say legendary, but that's definitely not true. One of the deepest into YouTubers that don't have a mic. That was a stupid way to word it. Whatever. Time began. You know what? That is a good question. Well, it depends. Are you religious or are you not religious? If you're not religious, well, it's been a lot more time, I think. Or has it? I mean, what happened before Adam and Eve? You know what I mean? Is that the start? Listen, I went to church growing up. I haven't been to church in a long time. With all due respect to my church, I didn't learn much. I learned a lot of repetitive things in church. Like, I would just keep learning like the same things over and over and over again. Could sound a little uneducated in the world of religion today, and I also could sound a little uneducated in the world of like science. I'm gonna sound like an idiot, is what I'm trying to say. Let's just say I'm a religious man. I believe in God. So let's consider Adam and Eve. See, again, damn it. Listen, God could have created Earth, right? The galaxy. I don't know. That's a stupid question. I refuse to answer it. Next, did we invent math or did we discover it? That's easy. We invented math because math is a way of going about calculations. We didn't find math. Math wasn't discovered. You can look back and date math back to early mathematicians back in the day. I'm sure it goes all the way back to like the Indians. Sure, the Indians did math, or the Egyptians. Sure, they did math. Adam could do a couple calculations. Eve wasn't so good at. No, I'm just kidding. I'd say we definitely invented math because we didn't discover, like, math didn't already exist, and then we found like a book, like the Encyclopedia of Math. So see, I'm a freaking genius. I gotta really go through this quicker. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? Well, in your brain. It's in your brain. It goes right back in your brain. But then you lose it and you forgot it. Well, a thought's not tangible, is it? No, a thought is just an impulse in your brain. So when it's gone for good. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm a genius. Do we have free will or is everything predestined? Well, okay, I don't think I can answer that one. Do we have free will? I'd like to think we have free will, but also our entire life could be written out like a book. And we think we're actively making the decisions, but the decisions were already written. So both. We're gonna say both. Is there life after death? Why don't you ask a dead person? You can't. No one can answer that. There's the people who have died and say they came back to life, but it's only their word against ours, right? Because no one can prove that. So it's the same as someone saying they talked to a spirit who told us, and that's their word against us. It's really just their word. No one knows. I'd hope so. That'd be great. Thank you. I like to believe so. Yes. We're gonna say yes. I believe in God, so I have to say yes. If you don't believe in God, well, that doesn't make sense. We have to go somewhere. My theory is once you're given a conscious, you can't take that conscious away. People always say, well, before you were born, you weren't existing. Well, that's because you never had a brain yet. You never built a conscious. I believe when we die, our spirit goes And that spirit takes with it the knowledge it's accustomed to here on Earth. That's my theory. And the brain is just what's holding that knowledge, but when we leave our body, well, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, is it really possible to, we're gonna have to do like 6 episodes of these. If you guys like these, we'll do more of them. Maybe not all outside, but today I just wanted to relax. You know, the sun's going down, it's some nice light. Everyone loves a little bit of good wind noise, you know? Not really. Is it really possible to experience anything objectively? Listen, I consider myself an intelligent human being, but I don't think that made sense in my mind. Is it really possible to experience anything objectively? The word objectively is, it's used oddly there, and I don't really think I know what they're asking of me. You know? Maybe it's because I'm so confused from questions 1 through 5. What are dreams? I wonder that all the time. My theory of a dream. Okay, this is correction. I don't think this. This is just a cool idea I had. I'm not like passionate about this, but I think it'd be cool if we're actually living 2 different lives. And when we're dreaming, we're in that other dimension. And the deja vu we have here is things we actually lived in that dimension. And maybe the conscious of ourselves in that dimension is actually separate to our current conscience, but when we're dreaming here, that's all that this conscious experiences of that other dimension. But I don't have access to myself in that other dimension. That guy's doing his own thing, but I do get kind of overlapping of that when I go to sleep. I mean, what is time, right? Because when I'm asleep for 8 hours, or, you know, I'm a grinder, so I'm sleeping for max 6. That's not true. Grinder, I don't even know what that means. What if those 8 hours actually are equivalent to something completely different, another dimension, right? What if we're living for like 100 years in another world? You never know, because time doesn't really make any sense. And hopefully they don't ask me that damn question, because I'm gonna tell you the same thing. What is the goal of humanity? Well, you think if I knew that, I'd be stepping forward and like recycling or something. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. If I knew, I probably wouldn't be sitting here filming a YouTube video. I'd be pursuing our goal. But as humans, I think a lot of us like to think that our goal as humanity is like leaving as big of a legacy, blah, 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 blah. But that's probably all some human shit that we just thought was like cool, but it's really actually arrogant as hell, because we're just trying to leave a good legacy for ourselves, I think, to like flex on the future generations of like what we did good for this earth. But do we really even know that's good for the earth? We don't know. I swear to God I'm sober right now. Listen, I can't do drugs because I think I'm already high. That's my theory. That's me. Okay, we're only on question 9, so this might be a multiple part video, but if you guys like this, then whatever, we'll do more of them. Which orange came first, the fruit or the color? Easy, the fruit, and they named the color off of the fruit. Obviously, because Adam ate an apple or something. I don't know how this keeps going back to Adam and Eve. I vaguely remember the story of Adam and Eve, which is very rude of me as a Christian. Might even consider myself a false Christian at this point, I'm realizing right now. From what I remember, he eats some sort of fruit, right? So that means fruit existed very early on, probably before colors. So I think colors were based upon fruit. Maybe every color was based upon a fruit. Maybe purple was created from the eggplant wiener emoji. Well, obviously before it was an emoji. Okay, what is God? Well, actually I think I can answer this. I think God, by definition, is any sort of a higher power that is presumed to have created the realms of the universe that we seek to understand more about. I don't know. I think that's what a god is, a higher power. God is a higher power, because there's a bunch of different religions that have different gods. I think there's an answer for that question. I'm gonna buzz that one in. Who has landscapers at 5:43 p.m.? Well, I guess that could be me, theoretically, but probably not. That cannot be real. Guess we're going inside. Okay, here, I'll scoot over a little so you can see. No one. Who decided what's right and wrong? That's a real damn good question that I should have asked my mom and dad when I was younger. This is actually the same concept as what I say about cussing, okay? A lot of you guys think cursing, whatever you want to call it, is bad. Well, if you're a kid watching out there, I'm sorry. And if your mom is next to you, this might be the last time you see one of my videos. I'm joking. My theory is that someone out there felt entitled enough to create a word, give a negative connotation behind this said word with some meaning that they just pulled out of their ass, which is a perfect word to use for this, and now we all have to abide by that, and I got soap put in my mouth when I was a young infant for using those said words. That is bullshit, okay? That's the same concept as who decides what's right and wrong. I think it's a collective agreement, right? If you kill someone, bad. I think we all can, that's bad. Don't do that. I took that really far, I'm just saying. Going over the speed limit, good. No, I'm joking. Bad, I think. I actually don't know. Collectively, I think good. But lawfully, bad. Doing crack cocaine, probably on the bad side. I myself could agree. If you do crack cocaine, you might disagree with that. So again, well, no, they probably think, I mean, if you're doing crack cocaine, you probably still know crack cocaine's pretty bad for you. I call it crack cocaine because A, I think that's different than cocaine. And B, well, Well, it makes it sound worse. And I think because people call cocaine coke, it makes it sound better and people then choose to do it like idiots. I'm joking. If you do coke, you're definitely an idiot. I'm kidding. I'm only gonna get to question like 15 here. This is a mess. This is gonna be a 12-part video, but hey, maybe you guys love this and my whole channel just turns into me answering questions. Maybe I'm the question answering guy. You never know that. I'm like the Q&A channel of Q&As that actually interest people. That's not entirely true. What is the purpose of setting goals if we all die anyway? Well, Jesus Christ, that's a dark question. Holy, I think it's pretty obvious. If I want to be a millionaire before I die, just because I'm gonna die doesn't mean I should just give up on the chance of being a millionaire, because then I'll live a really lot. I'm joking, I took that too far. Compared to my goals, I would like to be a millionaire. So I would live a lesser life compared to what my goal is, and then I would die just as I would if I was a millionaire too. But that's stupid. That's a stupid question that I had the answer for. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, clearly, that's a good point. Actually, who was the first chicken that was like, actually, this just keeps going in circles? Well, it had to be the chicken because the chicken had to lay the egg. The egg couldn't just show up out of nowhere unless a chicken is really an egg's child. So the egg is the adult and it births the chicken, which is the child, and then the child recreates the master, which is the egg. Oh my God. When you eat eggs in the morning, you're actually eating the more evolved version of a chicken. So you think you're doing better, but you're not. The egg is the animal and the chicken is the egg. I sound so high right now. Please ignore that. That's a good question though, but I definitely got to the bottom of it. What makes you, me? What makes me me? I don't know. Well, that you're not me, and that if there was someone right here, he wouldn't be me. And if he was me, I'd freak out. It's also getting dark. This is what we call a sunset video. It's all right. I'm wrapping this up anyway. I think we're gonna do 20 questions. This will be a 20 questions video. We can either do different episodes of this one. We could change it up because there's a ton of different videos where this came from, and I'm actually really excited. I thought about this because I love answering questions and I love talking. I don't shut up. And maybe when I stop filming, I'll annoy other people a little less. How's that sound? What age should a person be considered old enough to die of old age? They just made that a more complicated version of what is considered old. And I don't think there's an answer for that. I think I think there is. Okay, correction, I'm a little wrong. I think I'm getting more of what they're asking. Okay, technically, let me clear the room here. Dying of old age is actually not really a thing. What happens is your body gets to that old age and naturally will start to develop disease, develop failures of organs. You don't usually die of old age. You'll die of cancer. You'll die of a heart attack. Like, no one's just so old that they just one day are like, I can't do this anymore. Organs are failing, okay? I'm trying to sound more scientific than dark here, okay? So that's actually a myth. So freak you question, you're wrong in general. It's not like, who's the guy, the Grim Reaper is like, you just turned 65. You are in sketchy territory, my friend. No. But if you're like 90, 95, your body's bound to start messing up a little bit, right? But you're probably over it here anyway. You're probably ready to move on to the next chapter. Well, pertaining back to question something, what happens after you die? Question 5, you might not have a next chapter, but you better, because I can't go. I'm a good man. Holy crap, some of these. All right, question number 20 is a good one. We have 3 questions left, okay? So hit the dang subscribe button. Loser, you're not a loser. You're a very important person. You're gonna do really great things, especially with all the information I'm giving you right now. Are you kidding? How do you know you're not crazy and just hallucinating your whole life? Oh my God, that's a good question. That's a really good question, because like what they mean is like, what if life is completely different than what just me, not you guys? Like, you guys see it right, but what if I'm just a crazy person? And from the exterior, like, I'm posting these videos on YouTube, and I actually think YouTube's this big platform. It really is this platform for like crazy people that they just send us away to post on. And I think I'm like doing really decent in my life, and really I'm just a psychopath. That's a good question. I don't have the answer for you there. That's scary. Actually, is that happening? Someone let me know if that's happening. To what degree have you been able to control the course of your life that your life has taken? Well, to a lot of degrees. Our life is pretty much based on the decisions that we make, and then those decisions we make are based off of things we can't control that are thrown at us, and it's our decision to react to certain events this way or that way. Or that way or that way. Anyway, right? I'm one of those people where I think, I got really deep on this question, didn't I? Listen, I'm not all jokes, okay? But I am funny. For the most part, maybe not. Life's gonna throw some bad stuff at everyone. Sometimes harder for some people than others, but everyone's gonna get something thrown at them, and it's your job to handle that how you please. And how you handle that is gonna affect a lot of your life. And that's why I say just be positive all the time. Sometimes it's hard, but when has being negative ever proven a better outcome than being positive? Like, ever, right? It's just, it hasn't. And if you prove me wrong, well, then I'm an idiot. That's just my belief. But okay, before I get too deep into this rat hole, I think the way you react to things in life, Your reaction to what occurs in your life, plus the decisions you make in general, will shape your life. So I think to a large degree is my answer. Question number 20. Probably just broke my phone. Is the Earth alive? Well, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have no idea. I'm currently in the process of moving, like I told you, so I've been busy all day, every day. I wanted to film some content for you guys. I told you I've been back on this channel. Once the move is finished, we going crazy, baby. Don't worry. This channel, couples channel, car channel, I'm a full-fledged YouTuber. I'm the fully evolved Avatar version of a YouTuber. If you haven't seen Avatar, don't you dare subscribe to this channel until you've seen it. Okay, I might have done myself pretty bad there, but hey, peace, love, tranquility, and what the hell were those questions? Till next time, people. Let me know in the comments if you want a part 2 to this video, or if you want me to do another video with different questions. I'm gonna do a somersault and turn the camera off. It's gonna be pretty sick. You ready? Okay. Parkour. Ah.